Oh, we're on. Ho! Welcome everybody to Snow Church video for Monday, March 12th. It's been a crazy morning. My apologies for this coming out so late, as well as the forecast graphics and text on the website, but it's just been one of those mornings that I'd like to forget. Kind of wished I had just gone back to bed. But there's a big storm coming and I couldn't leave you hanging. So let's get on with the program, shall we? We are looking live at the Remax sign and also the Holiday gas station just outside of Munising. You know, I never really know where Munising stops and Wetmore ends. But I believe this might be in Wetmore because it's kind of up on the hill. I think I've even stopped at that gas station a few times. And there goes a snowmobiler. You can see it's snowing there. Some pretty decent snows across the Northwoods this weekend. In fact, we kind of had, I guess, what you would call a super achieving snowstorm, as it wasn't supposed to be this dandy. You know, we were supposed to get maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow, but looky here, a whole lot of 6 to 8, even 12 inches of snow in spots. Keweenaw didn't fare quite as well, although we picked up about 4 or 5 inches of snow here in the grand old Keweenaw, maybe even more than that in a few spots. I had so many gremlins this morning, I couldn't really do a whole lot of extracurricular stuff like looking at webcams and figuring out how much snow fell across our general area. But I know that this map is pretty representative in these areas. It's always the Keweenaw that kind of misses out on getting reported, at least on this map. And we still have some snow showers falling across the Great Lakes with that low. Went to Munising, which is right here, and getting those snow showers. And there's still some snow showers falling in my neck of the woods. And also snows falling, lightly across lower Michigan. Maybe another inch or so down in these areas today. So, talking about a big storm, and the timing for that storm is Thursday and Friday of this week. So we're in that realm where I think it's pretty believable that the storm is going to happen. Bigger question marks revolve around the exact placement and the exact amounts. And when I say exact, I mean exact. I do think that it's going to be a pretty healthy storm. It has the potential to be the biggest storm of the season for some areas of the upper Midwest. Most namely, I think it would be, well, the Keweenaw and maybe even over towards Duluth, although I think Duluth has had a 2-foot storm come before. So let's get the maps in motion, shall we? We're looking at the European map, and here's the snows that will fall today. Not a whole lot, and then things are quiet. We get to Thursday morning, and we start to see these snows break out across the Dakotas, and then they will reach out this way and intensify as we go through the day on Thursday. There you go. And now we're into Friday. And look at those oranges starting to show up. Now we're actually at Saturday morning, and this would pretty much be it as far as system snows go. But there will be some lake effect snows that follow this system for a day or so into Saturday and Sunday. So you can see those totals grow a little bit, and then not a whole lot after that storm. So let's kind of back up to 12Z. We'll do 12Z on Sunday to include all the flakes that will fall in association with this storm be it pure system snow or lake effect snow. And this is the GFS run. And what I did here is went to a different source. This source right here, I cannot, well, yes, I guess I could. I could have zoomed in. Yeah, let me do that. Just to kind of, well, no, I don't need to do that. I'll do it just for the heck of it, though. Because I want to see where it puts its numbers. We always get that. Oops. Yeah, we're in the right one. All right, 12Z Sunday. 25.6 inches in Lake Bruce Crossing. 29.7 in Marquette. Look at that. The higher elevations around Big Bay. Just basically white, which is up towards 30 inches of snow. And then if we go to this map, it gives some numbers. It gives, I gotta put my glasses on. 32 inches in Copper Harbor. Can't quite make out what Houghton's is, only because there's just too much stuff over it, but it looks like maybe 28. 31 in Ironwood, 34 in Bay City, 25 in Duluth. So this is the snowfall totals as of Sunday morning with that storm. So you can see that it's going to be a dandy. Now this is the GFS model. Let's see what the European model wants to do with this system. No, that was the European. Let's see what the GFS wants to do with it. Can you tell I'm still a little flustered from... It was really a rough morning, folks. I gotta tell you. I didn't scream or yell or cry or nothing. But it was not fun, man. It was like one computer problem after another. All right, here she comes. Look at those totals. And we'll go to that 12Z Sunday. Okay. Now, wouldn't we like to see that zoomed in? Alrighty then, let's do it. Zooming in. Here she comes. 12Z Sunday. 25 Bruce Crossing. 36 in Marquette. Look at Duluth. 41.8 inches of snow. Maybe. That's a big maybe. It just is so sticking out there like a sore thumb that you got to be weary of things like that. And this is what I'm talking about, the sort of the exact placement and the exact details of the snowfall. You know, if this were just 24 hours away, I'd be going, hey, Duluth, you better be ready for it. But as it stands right now, I guess what I would say to those in Duluth is, you know what? You got some pretty big snows coming Thursday, ending on Friday. So, you know, be prepared for that. Not that you got to go and get into full panic mode, but if you can get ahead of the game by stocking up on any food that you might want and make sure that, I don't know, you got enough room to push your snow and all that kind of fun stuff would be a wise idea at this point. And that goes for anybody up here in the big snow areas. I guess we can kind of look at the differences now between the models. Don't really have them too well lined up here. Make this a little bigger like that. I guess I can still maybe shrink it down. What I'm trying to do is get the two maps. There we go. Now they're pretty well in alignment, and we can just see the differences. Here, this one, the the European, 21 inches in Duluth, but here 41.8, almost 42. But the signature to the snow is quite similar. It's northwestern Wisconsin, kind of the northwest UP, back into Minnesota. I mean, not that northern Wisconsin will be a slouch. I mean, they're going to get over probably 12 inches of snow with this storm, the way things look right now. So all of the northwards, and there's decent snow on the ground from this weekend storm. And as far as things go this week, no meltdown today. There will be some minor melting that goes on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. But I think as the clouds thicken up during the day on Thursday and that snow starts to arrive, we'll kind of put the kiboshes on any kind of real melting. And even the melting tomorrow and Wednesday won't be any kind of a major meltdown. So folks, don't put those winter toys away just yet. Looks like there's one more weekend, and it might very well be the best conditions so far this season in a lot of places. Or the most, I don't want to say that, the most snow on the ground for most places this season, which could very well allude to the best conditions. I know I rode this past Saturday, and this storm would do wonders up here for the Keweenaw because most of the trails were pretty good, but the snow was old and definitely could use some fresh snow. And we got some. I think actually the amount of snow that we got now is enough for the trails to be in pretty decent shape. But roadways, covering up roadways, we really needed to do that. And some trails that run by the roadways as well. We're in dire need of any kind of snow. We were running some bare stretches and a lot of bare roads trail riding this past weekend. But anyway, I guess I can stop rambling for this one, but certainly worth the watch today for those of you that hung out and stuck with it and waited for this to come out. We will talk to you again tomorrow. Hopefully no gremlins, and I can have everything out a little bit sooner, but something tells me a lot of you will be patiently waiting to see what I have to say tomorrow. So keep those sticks on the ice and smiles on the face. I will talk to you again tomorrow.